Hey guys, I'm back with another motherfucking video, bitch. How you doing? How you doing? How your mama doing? How your family doing, bitch? So, when I was finishing at an alternative school, I met a few interesting folk, and like, okay, so so there was these two really tall guys that I was sitting with first at my desk, and like they were hella tall, and just like, I don't even know, like as soon as I got to know them, they were like mad cool. There was one that I clicked with more though, and like he was just like, yeah, so like I just got out. I was like, come again? Like, what do you mean? Bitch, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I just got out. I'm like, I didn't quite find out for a while, but like, I was like, you know what? Shit happens. He was mad cool. Like, nobody in this world wants everything held over their head and be judged for whatever. So I was like, stop things. So yeah, those two were cool. They remind me of brothers. I swear they weren't though. But yeah. My lower eye has been itching like a bitch. I don't even know what's going on. But anywho, so the real story. Oh, and by the way, at my same table, there was this like really cute, adorable, pretty boy. And I just thought to myself, for some reason, I was like, yo, I have a connection with this kid already. I don't know what it is. I'm very intuitive. I'm very feeling. I'm a Pisces, you know? So I'm like, I feel something. I don't know what the fuck it is. And then sure enough, like, we started talking, and then I offered him a gum, and it was just like friendship from there. And then I was like, why do I feel, I'm like, I feel such a connection to you for some reason. And then I'm like, are you like a part of the team? And he was kind of like, basically he ended up being bisexual. So shout out to my boo. Is it Octavio? But anyways, he's my beautiful baby, so shout out. But the real part of it, no. So the real part of the story is we were reading books, right? And you know how whoever chooses what book is in that group. You know what I'm saying? So I chose this book, whatever the case, and I think it was about these people going through like bombing and stuff, and this one girl surviving, but like being part of a crew or something, whatever the case, I forget. So there was this one man, okay, you could clearly tell he was like a lot older than the class. So he was in the group, whatever the case. And there was this one day where he turns to me, right? And he's like, so, and he had, mind you guys, he had a silver chain on with a ring on it. Nothing on his fingers though. And so, but I didn't take nothing of it. I'm not watching nobody in the class. Like, I'm business. Like, okay. Like, I'm not watching your fingers. I'm not watching whatever. So I'm not taking nothing as nothing. So like, but from first glance, I saw his clothes, and then I saw the chain with the ring. I didn't think nothing of it. Kept it moving. We are all just reading our books and doing our notes, whatever the fuck. So, yeah, there was one day where he was like, oh, trying to basically find out information about me, blah blah. Then it just got to the point where he was like, do you have an other? And I was just like, was I dating somebody at that time? I think I was I? But anyways, so I disclosed to him that I was like, oh well, actually I'm a lesbian. Okay, I just put it straight like that. I was like, oh, I'm a lesbian, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, oh, all of a sudden, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I know, I'm like, do you have a family? He's like, yeah, I have a wife and a few kids. And basically his wedding ring was on his chain. Like, rock your shit. Like, I just thought that was like really creeperish. You feel me? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But it's whatever. I just kept kind of quiet from there, and I was kind of scared. Like the whole now, like low key, I was always scared because he had PTSD, right? So I was just like, oh my god, like I hope this man doesn't get like triggered, and then one day just like bash him. Like anything could happen. He might get reminded of when he was in the war and just like want to do some like yeah. So I was tripping low key all the time, but the way he tried to like creep in there and ask me if I had an other, and the ring is just on his fucking neck on a chain, like sir, you're not like ill. But everyone in the class was cool, it was whatever. So that was the war man that tried to get something while you had a family, sir. Like nah, no, that's not cool. That's not cool. I want to put what else can I put in here? Oh my god, so let me put this in there. Might as well. So like I started working at this place, and I was just like doing this thing. I was on my own and I was doing my thing, whatever the case, and blah blah blah. And then so this lady brings in someone else, and like she's just like, because she was like, oh, there was a little bit of chit chat and whatnot, but like, you know, I don't know you, and like whatever the case. So I'm not trying to like socialize and talk too much, but you know, I'm not a bitch, like, you know what I mean? So I'm respectful. So she didn't seem like she knew any harm, you know what I mean? So it wasn't a big deal or whatever. So she was just like, oh, blah, 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 this and that, and do you have kids? And I'm like, no. I'm like, when I was younger, I had a scare though, a pregnancy scare, and I kind of wish I did get pregnant, because it would have just been me and my, you know, like my own little life. But God has a plan, bitch. I truly believe. So it's all good. It's all good, honey. It's all good. But then she was like, oh, I can tell you're not a mom, because you'd have a certain vibe. You would seem very tired. I was just like, oh my God, like, that's not cool. Like, awkward. Like, I'm like, nah, every mother's different, you know? Yeah, so I just jumped over that because it was awkward. And then she said that she had a daughter and whatever the case, and blah, blah, blah. And then she was just like, I told her how, you know, after the, like, not after that, but like, basically I was telling her, like, yeah, you know, I date women, strictly women, and yeah, I'm just letting life go by, all the blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, oh yeah, well, I have a cousin, in, where was it, Trinidad, I don't even know, some island. She was like, I have a cousin, and, she would like you, you're like a doll, you're like a little doll, with the makeup and stuff. And then she was like, but she has like a crazy girlfriend. And I was kind of like, no thank you. And then what's really trippy, guys, even though like, okay, obviously there's gonna be like multiple people in the world with like either the same name or like maybe similar nickname or the same nickname, whatever the case. But like the ex that I dated for like two years going on 3, like who was like, you know, that was like my biggest relationship that went very, very, very toxic in a way. So, but that one, she had a best friend, and they had a certain nickname, and I never met that person though. I don't know who that person was. She just told me about them and their nickname. And it's just crazy to me that like she was like, yeah, you know, I could hook you up with my cousin. And then she said the same nickname that was my ex's best friend's nickname. And I was just like, oh Lord Jesus, like save me from this. No. I'm like, girl, I don't want that. That sounds, I'm like, first of all, it's the same nickname as my ex's best friend. Like, we don't want to get into that. She was like, no, it's probably not the same person. I was like, no, but still I'm good. And then she was just like, I was just like, no, and I definitely don't want no ex drama. Like, what you mean? Talking about, yeah, I was, when I would text, I would see the text while I was texting my cousin, blah, 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 and it'd be like, who's this, blah, 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 and that's my cousin, and blah. I was just like, yeah, I mean, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no part of it. But she was, she was sweet. So I didn't take it, you know, like it was chill meeting her, like whatever. But I just find it so funny how like she's like, let me introduce you to my cousin. They have the same and then nickname as my ex's best friend. Like, why does the world seem so small? Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Right? But shit. Oh my god, I am so fucking excited for the new season of Shameless. Oh my god, hell yes. And I'm so fucking excited for the new season of American Horror Story. Comment down below if you're a fan of either one. Comment down below. And y'all better subscribe. I'm seeing these views. Y'all better subscribe, okay? Be my family. Y'all better subscribe. You heard me. It's all love. But, yeah, yo. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Maybe I'll come back. So I'm back. Okay, so like, let me tell y'all something. So, okay, when I used to live at the LGBT housing, there was okay, hold on. So in one of my previous videos, I said that I knew a girl who basically told me about, she lived in the LGBT housing, and then that's how I found out about it. And then my home situation was whatever, so that's how I even found out and applied, whatever the case. Now, when I knew her and was going there to visit her, there was this staff, right? When I fucking tell you guys, oh yeah, I remember I said I would stand on my tiptoes because I'm so fucking short. Like, what is life? So, okay, so like I would go there, right? And when I fucking tell you guys, this staff was so fucking sexy. Like, they were sexed to the 1000th degree, bitch. Like, little taco at, no, I don't even know what her ethnicity was. Let me not be rude. But like, she was just so like, caramel, but like under the sun a little bit more. Like, like, she was just, how can I explain? She just had a very golden, brown, bronzy tone to her skin, right? Picture it. And then like slick curly hair, like ponytail hair, like gorgeous, sweet, sexy smile, like the dressing, like little Swiss suits, little Nike shirts, and like I like, yo, let me tell, like all of that. She was all that. Okay. So when I would go, like, it would just be like eye candy. Like, thank you, Lord, for sending me this vision, Lord. Hallelujah. So yeah, that was that. And it was like heaven, always walking by, blah, 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 whatever the case. Now, when I lived in there, she was still there for a bit. And then she was mad cool though, like beyond the sexiness, beyond her fiery ass, beyond her fucking sexiness, okay? Like, she was fine as fuck. Beyond that, she was also a staff, so she was mad dope and cool to speak to, you feel me? Whatever the case. So now, she left that job, and then like whatever the case, it's whatever. So as I was dating this person, I think I may have mentioned them in a previous video. Basically, the girl the girl that I worked with at Loblaws, when I was dating her, and she had a soccer game at like Jane and something at this big field. Basically, like, I was sitting, so my girl was like playing soccer, practice, whatever she was doing, and yeah, I don't know if it was a game or something, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so I was sitting there alone on a bench, excuse me guys, and all of a sudden I see a group of people come, and who is in that motherfucking circle? The staff. Bitch, when I tell y'all a motherfucking died, when I tell y'all a bitch motherfucking died that day, like she is so sexed and crispy and smooth and just a sight, okay, and a bite, okay, like so. Inside, my heart was like, and I was just because like not that I was thinking like oh, I want this person over my boo playing soccer, but like because oh my god, like that's that fine ass stuff. Y'all know the little crushy feelings y'all have because someone is so beautiful. You're just like, oh my god, that's them. Yeah, she was sitting there, and then that was that one time. Then skip to another fucking time where I'm dating the girl who I was with for like 2 years, going on 3 with them. That ended very messy, whatever the case. Me and her are in Cruising Tango, downtown Toronto, y'all know, and tell me how we're like, we go up the stairs to like the upper where they have the pop-in music, mostly, whatever the case, and tell me how I'm walking and then she just swipe, like her hand was just on my shoulder and I turned and I was just like, oh, like, hey, what's up? Like, fuck, cause she left the place and then like, you know, it was whatever. She gave a hug. She just opened them arms. She opened them blessed wings. You know what I mean? She opened them blessed wings. Like, she was like that. And I was just like, just like, hey. And then I kind of turned like, and it was awkward. You know, it can be awkward with your boo. And if, I don't know, just whatever. So I was like, it's better if it's better if I introduce than not introduce. Like that, I think that will cause problems. And so I was kind of like, this is whatever. Like this is the staff and old staff, whatever the case. And then that was that, whatever the case. But like when I tell y'all, she was so fucking sweet up from the feet up. Okay, like gorgeous. If she ever sees this, how you doing, bitch? How you doing? Fucking gorgeous. But she was a dope ass person too. But damn, yeah, there was a few fucking sexy staff there, I'm not gonna lie. A few fucking sexy staff, but I won't name names. But yeah, that's that, y'all. I miss making videos. I just haven't felt like it. Been a little busy. Haven't felt like it. Feeling ways. Y'all know life. So, like I said, subscribe. I see these views, y'all. I see these views. Subscribe. If you don't have a motherfucking account, make an account. Like, it's all love. Be my little family. Y'all know what it is. Like the videos, okay? It's because it's all juice. Like the videos, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to my subscribers who I have right now who tune in. I love you guys. I don't know who y'all are because I didn't look, but I really appreciate you guys for watching and I love you guys. All right, take care, boobs.